This is TnT Thursday Night Talk.
Okay.
Wow.
Is it recording?
It has been recording. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Can we
recording,
quit it
yeah.
with the recording thing? Because I gotten it down to a science by now. Okay. I know what I'm doing.
Because we can't do it again.
We cannot. No.
With the amount of memory span that we have, with what has been going on since the night before, I don't think we remember anything, man.
At least we didn't get roofied last night.
We didn't.
At the start of the episode, actually,
We
I thought we got roofied because
No,
we
you
didn't have anything to eat, and then the first couple of shots were like, ooh, okay.
All right.
Hello.
But anyway, welcome to the TnT Podcast. This is our 20th episode.
Maybe we should start putting on those
What?
numbers after the episode titles. Yeah.
No, I just...
Generic clapping soundtrack. Thank you very much.
Oh, no.
I might as well play with this now. It's the 20th episode.
All right. I like that one previous to that. It sounds like you're watching Seinfeld.
Yeah, I know.
There you go. I'm Kramer.
Please tell me this is not the first time that you knew that existed.
No, I knew. I just didn't want to use it. It was
Why?
so...
You can use that.
It's so kitschy.
It's so Lord Michaels.
Yeah.
Lord Michaels.
You know, but...
This is going on YouTube, right?
Which one?
that's the whole point. That's why we got that and hired her.
Hello.
That's why we hired her
We
to look
paid
at that.
top dollar to get a camera person to take care of the coverage
yeah.
and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be awesome. You're gonna love us.
Child
For this.
labor.
Child labor.
Episode 20 and first
And-
episode release on YouTube
Yeah, it is.
with the chickens,
With the chickens,
chickens.
with
the owl, the ATV,
And then
I
people-
wish that we could hear the
the
waves.
beggars
but,
with the pieces of
it's-
paper that flashes right in front of your face, telling you to give them money.
Give them money.
Well, let them take the
right.
money out of your hands.
I wish we could
See?
hear the waves, but
You
it's been a
can't-
calm morning.
It's the chickens.
Last night, though, was pretty good.
Last night was pretty cold.
Yeah, but we couldn't
Weather
record last
was way
night
down low. Yeah, it was good. I was
Because we didn't
expecting it
bring
was going to be
lights
like that
for the
today.
life of me.
We're doing what?
We didn't bring lights.
What lights?
Like lights, so that like right now they can barely see my face or Ryan's face
Oh, okay.
because there's supposed to be lights.
Okay. Just like in show business where men wear makeup
yeah.
to look like humans.
Something like that. But so
In front
this
of
is
the
a work
camera?
in progress. This is technically the first, well, not technically the first time that we did a video podcast, since we do sometimes go on Facebook Live before on what Ryan calls the shit job, but that was
Oh, I remember the shit job.
okay. But
I
that was
don't
long
want to
ago.
remember the shit job.
That was long ago. Only because we had friends who kind of said that they wanted to watch us live. I don't know why.
And now that we're on YouTube,
YouTube.
this company better pay us top dollar too. I mean, we're
Hey,
doing
Hydro
this.
Flask. This show is brought to you by Hydro
No,
Flask.
it's not brought to you by Hydro.
No, I'm just kidding.
We
It's
wish.
there.
We hope.
We wish.
They wish.
They wish.
See,
Good point, yeah.
you know,
This is water, by the way.
And we're wearing this too.
can you? Are we gonna do the whole endorsement thing? Bit.
Better. It's my first time in front of the camera.
Okay, they
I'm
can barely
excited.
see you. You
I
can
have-
barely see Ryan, right? Yeah.
Oh my god! See, my first time and it's all messed up. Unbelievable.
You have 1,000,001 lights in your house. I've seen them.
Yeah, and I'm the one wearing shades,
Yeah.
and I couldn't even be seen on camera.
I
So-
think it's gonna look different once it's
I think I'm
recorded.
darker than the dog over there.
But still.
Yeah.
Anyway, Happy New Year's. Hope you all had a great New Year.
So season ender is the first episode for the new year.
Yeah. I wanted the
First
season
Thursday,
ender.
Thursday of 2022.
Had I not left a couple of weeks ago for a
We
wedding,
would have ended the season within the year.
we would have ended the season on last week.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to go. So here we are.
Where are we?
We're outside Cagayan.
We
Like
are not in
really-
Cagayan de Oro.
Really
Just-
far, like
Yeah, that's.
the other side of the planet.
If it wasn't cloudy, you could see Camigan on the background.
So try to guess.
So you could
Yeah.
guess where we are from
Closer.
the angle of.
That island is a lot bigger from where we are right now.
Yes.
Right there is Camigan. Yes.
It's. Yeah, it's cloudy. We can't see. We can't see nothing.
That's the background. If you're watching on YouTube right now, our background
we
is
got
clouded out
Camigan,
Camigan.
We're technically still in Mecaholler Bay somewhere.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
technically still in Mecaholler
Still
Bay.
Macahalar Bay.
So now that we have a camera, I feel so.
What? We'll try to be nicer.
I know. And I
don't
know we
think
can't
so.
curse because it's on YouTube.
Oh, we can.
We can?
We cannot.
What the?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Really?
can't. They
So we're
have
not
an
doing it?
algorithm that.
No seven deadly words and all.
I mean,
That's crazy, man. Okay. Yeah.
That's half up.
Yeah, I know. What the?
what's the fork?
With the fork. Shift.
Shift,
Yeah. What was the
man.
other one? That's our favorite one.
Jesus fries.
No, I could. We could.
Jesus fries.
Cheese and fries.
Jesus Christ! It's not cursing.
It is. If
Jesus H Christ.
you're not supposed to put his name in vain. Remember,
Well,
Especially you.
especially you.
especially for me, huh?
Yeah, because you do not belong in our flock.
Yeah, it's okay.
Jesus fries.
It's okay.
What's going on? So, what are we gonna talk about now?
New Year.
We had like a short memory span that we listed down things we're supposed to talk about. We could only remember one thing, and that's what was that again? See, I even forgot the last one.
You
that
were
I-
the
We're
one
gonna talk
reading
about,
it.
Are we going to talk about New Year's resolutions? Do you even have a New Year's resolution?
It's the first Thursday after the new year, and you probably broke
New Year's
your resolutions
resolutions,
already,
yeah, but New Year's-
right? I mean, what is it? Something that you keep on promising at the end of the year that you always break days after the new year?
I'll start
in my
exercising.
case, no, it's dieting, man. I mean, that is the hardest thing to do for
How
me.
I see.
Like counting down the calories and lowering the sugar intake and all that. That's by far the hardest thing to do.
No, but how I see New Year's resolutions, especially for everybody else, it's just like a to-do list for the first week of
It's
the year.
a list of suggestions.
No, not really suggestions.
Something
but
better to do
see it
for
as
the coming year.
Because everybody makes a New Year's resolution list, right? They make a
Except
list
I
of
never
things
do
they
that.
want to do for the new year.
I never do that.
After that, a week
No.
later, for that particular week, they stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
They exercise, they diet, they stop drinking.
And then they
After
smell
that week,
the
they just
pritong
it just
lechon.
goes, oh,
And then everything flies out the window.
yeah, everything
It's like,
just
oh my
goes
God.
awry.
Yeah.
But hey, that's how it goes. So
I don't have any New Year's resolutions this week. I mean, this year.
this year,
So you,
But this week, probably.
you smell something good, you go, see, it's your fault because you fried that thing.
yeah.
So I'm breaking my resolution because it's your fault.
Well, took you 4 days.
What, is
Who's
there a
that?
plane?
Whose phone is that?
I think that's my phone. But
That should be your phone.
is there a truck running somewhere because I can hear it?
No, someone's plowing a rice field.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I just wanna know what's going on.
That's another
That's
clue.
another
So
clue
we're-
for you. Right behind the camera is a rice field. And some mango groves and
stuff.
a couple of coconut trees that wasn't blown away by the recent typhoon. Oh, by the way, if you're going to give, because the relief operations and
Still ongoing.
pick your favorite, and then just
about-
give what you can. Just don't make sure that leave some for yourself because you still got to eat. But help as much as you can.
What do you mean, pick your favorites? Pick where? What favorite?
No, I mean
Organization that you wanna
organization
channel your-
or because we like personally I have a lot of friends who went to Surigao and Siargao because they have
Brought
a lot of
stuff,
friends out
yep.
there, and so like we did our fair bit. I wish we could have done enough or even more, but so we did our fair bit.
Okay.
Like personally we can't really go, so whatever they ask, like especially at that time it was more of water containers, like those 5-gallon water containers, because they were in need at that time of
Yeah.
water containers, and I think they've addressed that. electricity issues. Sorry, I can't buy you a
Generator set.
set because
Oh, you can't even get
you
anything
can't even
from
get one now.
Cagayan.
You know, it's just
they ran out of stock.
they ran out of stock.
There was just too much demand for it that even the neighboring towns ran out of stock.
True.
He did sending it to Surigao and even in Visayas.
Cebu, a lot of people in
Bohol,
Cebu are
yeah,
looking for gen sets.
Remember before we tried looking at, we discovered gen sets at the Wilcon, the local Wilcon?
Yeah, it's gone
It's
by
gone?
now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's around what, 8,000?
Those little ones, yeah.
Yeah, but
Gasoline
for
ones.
somebody who just needs electricity for refrigeration or at home.
I don't think that little one could run the fridge.
it won't be able to.
It won't be able
At
to.
least
It'll run a
3,000
PC,
watts, right?
Yeah.
3,000 watts if you want to run the freezer.
Yeah, at least.
But the
At
problem
least.
is what you keep it running
You have
24/7.
to.
The generator.
Well, remember those days when we had like 12-hour blackouts?
Yeah, it lasts and it doesn't melt for 12 hours, and
As
then
long as you don't open it.
yeah, exactly. So maybe that's what they're gonna do.
But
Like
we had those
let it
old
run
school-
at night all the way to morning.
Yeah.
Turn it off at 9 a.m. after breakfast, and then don't open the lid the whole time.
Don't
That
open-
it's
yeah.
there's no power, and then
But that only works with like the old school fridges, like those.
Yeah.
The no frost fridges,
Mhm.
because those actually hold
yeah.
hold its own. The no frost ones, the ones that just blows
Nowadays?
with cold air,
Mhm.
couple of hours gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
So
know,
maybe put the schedule on how you turn it.
Yeah, we did. I remember
the
my
power
grandma-
on and off, and
I remember my grandmother. They go like, "Ay, kabrihin refrigerator,
kay musunod ang lamok.
kay bugnaw pa." Wow, that's what they say.
Anyway,
yeah, 'cause
that's a
when-
hassle, man.
I
In some
know.
places, they're saying it could take like months before
In
the
some
power is
places,
back.
they said that it might take months.
Yeah, so they'd be able. They're
But-
trying to work on it 24/7, but it's just too much,
yeah,
too
but-
much damage.
Electric cooperatives around Vismen who weren't affected by the
They're helping
typhoon
out,
Rai,
but yeah,
they sent their own people to help fix.
Yeah.
Like we have our own people from the NGCP who
Mm-hmm.
went to Surigao, and then now after
Sipalco people went to Cebu.
Sipalco people
Yeah.
went to
A bunch of
Cebu, and some places in
Mm-hmm.
Leyte, I guess.
who pays for the wages of those people?
No, the company.
The
does.
company just
Yeah.
to help out. Well,
Just to
that's
help out.
that's nice.
Yeah.
I wish I knew
Because they have to-
electrical engineering and things like that.
I mean, the sacrifices they made since it
Oh,
was
yeah.
Christmas.
They're
The
there.
others
Was
actually
New
spent
Year, and
Christmas
they
in
were there.
another place.
Yeah.
Trying to fix the power lines.
And something that you need to remember is that those linemen from Cebu are victims as well.
Oh, yeah, they couldn't really do 24/7. They had to take care of their families as well. So the help is a big factor in putting all these power lines back up. Because the ones that help out can do it 24/7. I mean, they're not from there. So all you have to do is just eat, sleep, and then when you wake up, you work all day
It's
to
just
try to
sad.
fix things, and then you do it all over again.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little sad that some of them had to work through Christmas.
Well, worse
I mean,
for
it's
the linemen who got hit
Hit,
by
I
a typhoon
know,
in their
but,
locality, and they couldn't really. Well, they don't have a choice, but
Yeah, but
help out
it's a
in fixing
small
it.
sacrifice
Yep,
for
yep.
that they could make.
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
not like every year you're doing that, anyways. I mean, it's just that
Not
besides
as
the Mindanao, we're the belt of the typhoon when it comes to HPA blowing so hard up north that the typhoon's not going to be. The path doesn't go upwards from
No.
the Pacific Ocean.
Because I remember when I was younger, we never get hit.
No,
And I was-
it's always the high pressure area is pretty strong during the month of December.
Yeah, but it would
The
never.
typhoon's
hit
not going to be
us.
able to climb up.
Yeah, it's just that global warming and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, but path wise,
We still good?
it's always
Still
always
recording,
like
huh?
that.
Okay.
It's always been like that. So that's interesting. I mean, when you say, "Oh, there's a typhoon coming," and it's December, chances are going to pass through Mindanao,
Yeah.
unless it's too strong. It's going to fight with the
Yeah,
HPA.
normally it goes up. Normally it goes up.
Yeah,
normally it doesn't hit.
It's always been west northwest.
Mm-hmm.
Seldom does it have a path that says just west at 20 kilometers per hour. It's not like that. Even though the last one, Odette, was veering towards northwest.
Yeah.
It was just too much high pressure up there that its path is
It
just
was.
confined to like
It followed
traversing
the,
Visayas and Mindanao.
It didn't follow the exact path of Yolanda, but how it formed, it did the exact same thing.
And it has more rain.
it was like a mixture of tiny little perfect things that
Yeah.
created this really
Yeah.
really perfect storm, as they call it.
So yeah,
Not perfect for the ones that got hit, but if
We're talking about the formation.
The formation.
How perfect the
Okay.
formation is, not not the
How-
there's
effect.
even a movie about
a-
something close to that phenomenon. It's called The Perfect Storm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
So
one's
all,
almost
like,
perfect storm.
the temperature was right, the
Yeah.
humidity was right, the ocean's
Was able to
temperatures and the
suck up
currents
enough
were
water.
just right to create that one perfect
Yeah.
storm.
And then it landed.
And then it landed right smack at
It
our
landed
doorstep.
9 times.
And yeah,
So the landfall was 9 times. All these places where it landed, it was like
Kawawa talaga.
long stretches of destruction.
What's crazy is that
240 to 260 kph, right? That's the speed.
What's crazy is a lot of attention has been given to places like Surigao, Bohol, Cebu, and then Negros. Couple of, or a week after the storm was saying, "Hey, we got hit too.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
don't forget us."
It's like, yeah.
No, I'm not laughing at Negros. I'm laughing at the fact that there was some impact, but it got clouded over by the fact that
There was a bigger destruction in other places. Yeah.
big
I mean,
cities
it's-
really
come
got
on.
hit.
Cebu City was a
Inundated.
direct hit.
Exactly.
And with a population like that, it's a metropolis. So people are
Population
looking,
density like that.
yeah, looking at
Density and
the-
yeah.
and true enough. I mean, it's pretty bad. It was after like 3 decades of rooping since rooping hit them.
When was Ruping?
1990,
Early 90s.
early 90s, or it was 1990.
Yeah.
It was so long ago that it destroyed Cebu.
If it's 1990 and a typhoon hit and it didn't hit Cagayan de Oro, I wouldn't care what the heck happened.
Yeah. Well,
Almost.
No, I mean you tell me because I didn't care that 1990. I was more concerned about jacking
getting a
off.
job. I'm trying to get a job.
Trying to get a
or
job.
try to keep it together.
Yeah.
I remember that typhoon. It was still I was in Cebu
You
at
were
that
in Cebu.
time. And no.
How bad was it?
It wasn't 1990. It was 89.
More.
Sometime there. Sometime around that time, anyways.
Of all places that I could have been in, I was at a cemetery
Uh-oh.
in Cebu.
In an open area.
It was, they had like these little mausoleum types.
What the hell were you doing at the cemetery when typhoon of
We
storms
didn't
about
know
to
there
hit?
was back then.
You didn't have your
you
smartphone
didn't
in your
really know a
pocket.
typhoon was coming until it hit you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. 3 decades ago, technology is not that advanced.
It was always scattered.
But they
rain
already have
showers
that
and
Doppler
thunderstorms.
radar thing, right? I mean,
Recently we had
forecast-wise, if you're listening to the radio, the government actually calls these stations and tells them to, can you announce this?
Can you
Right?
announce
That's
it?
that's
Yeah.
how information was transferred from.
Hold on. What typhoon was that hit Cebu? And then the whole city was so angry because there was no warning from Pag-asa. Because apparently all the radars were down.
Oh, that's not
Really?
rooping.
That's not
that's
rooping.
That's not Roping. I was
That's the
already in
reason
Cebu.
why-
I was already
yeah.
working in Cebu 2000 and I think it was
Yeah, I remember that. I just
2006?
can't remember
Huh?
2006.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
somewhere there. Where
Really?
it was so bad that when I went out, there were a lot
even
of
even the president made a comment regarding that
Exactly.
because
There
it
were-
was a big issue.
it
at
was
the time.
it was so
They wanted heads to roll from the Pag-asa agency, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they couldn't because it's not the forecaster's fault. There was no
There was no way for
machine.
them to.
Yeah, it was down, and
I wasn't a weatherman then when that happened.
Yeah.
there was
now
no internet.
I'm your weatherman. I'm a boxing analyst, and I'm a political analyst every other day
there
or
were
so.
that typhoon was so bad that the first time a Mindanaoan, a Cagayanon at that, who doesn't usually get affected by typhoons, got hit by a typhoon in Cebu. I didn't
Traumatized.
know what was coming.
Yeah,
I didn't know
traumatized
why
a
the
little bit.
winds were like that, and I went out. There were a lot of bats on the ground.
Yeah.
Really? Bats?
Yeah,
Bats.
because
I
apparently
experienced
bats.
that one time, like no idea what the typhoon's about.
Because
I got off the airport in Manila, and there was a storm. And I was terrified because. So these are what. This is what.
this is what
Yeah,
it
it's
feels like.
crazy, and people are looking at me like, "Yeah, there's a storm. So what's the big deal?" Like, dude, aren't you guys scared?
It happened several
we're
times
used
a
to
year.
it.
One typhoon in
We're
Cebu.
just hoping it's not going to be stronger than this at any given time.
There was this one typhoon that I remember in Cebu that it wasn't Ruping though. Again, I was at the cemetery because it hit
What the heck are you always doing in
I
cemeteries?
think you got something going on in the cemetery.
To be honest, Queensland was full.
Ah, Jesus.
So there you go.
Are you talking about the cemetery near Queensland or Queensland itself? You call it a cemetery
No,
because
it was
that's
a-
where you bury things.
No.
Things.
It was the cemetery beside Queensland.
Oh, Jesus.
Chinese cemetery.
Yeah, I know what that was.
So yeah, anyway, I was hanging out. There was this one time though. It was Kalag All Saints Day, All Souls Day, 1st of November.
November, yeah.
What's
I'm not sure if it was
Kalag
the
Kalag? All
typhoon.
Saints Day?
Hmm?
What's Kalag Kalag? All Saints Day.
All Souls Day.
So what's All Saints Day?
Kalag part
Wak 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 wak.
I don't know.
I don't even know which comes first,
So-
All Saints Day or All
I
Souls
know
Day.
that November 1st.
So
is
why do you have a
Undas.
Bisaya term for one and none for the other
it's
one?
Undas. It's the November 1st and 2nd.
No, Undas is in
Manila.
Tagalog.
Luzon.
Yeah, so Kalag Kalag is All Souls. All Saints is Santo Santo.
I don't know.
It's a generic.
Whatever, dude.
It's a generic name for the 2 days of that
Okay,
particular
yeah,
month.
there you go,
Okay.
yeah.
I can't even remember which is All Saints
Yeah,
and
yeah.
All Souls.
Same way as
Yeah.
we have 2 words for our face and none for ice. Can we just borrow one for the face and use it for ice?
Dagway ug
Dagway ug nawong, right?
Yeah.
Ice in Bisaya. It doesn't have a Bisaya.
Mata.
Say
Ice,
mo,
Tanduay. Yellow. Oh,
You
no,
know, that's Tagalog.
At
Yeah.
least Tagalog.
So let's call
Ice.
it Dagway then. You know, borrow one word from the other.
Right.
Yellow is not even
Yellow.
Tagalog. That's Spanish.
Spanish, I think, yeah.
Yellow.
In Bisaya, ice. Namoy ice.
Gahi nga tubig.
And then you can't mispronounce that word. So everybody knows what you're talking about. Whether you know
Yeah.
how to pronounce the word or not. You say ice.
I know.
Ice. So,
But the internet or the technology that we have nowadays, huge improvement.
yeah, you have resources to
Yeah.
track the path of the typhoon
Storm and stuff.
using your smartphone. So
And I'm
talking about
amazed.
storms in at the beginning of the year.
what?
No, it just happened. We
Happened.
didn't
Okay,
talk
fine.
about what happened.
It's a little
No,
depressing.
we-
2022
we-
is not 2020.
Every time we get hit by a strong one, we start talking about how to fortify evacuation centers that we have, and we never do it.
we never do.
You always bring kids to the gym or the
Church
school.
or school.
And sometimes these schools get hit by the same storm.
Yeah, like
and
the
then,
one in during Yolanda when the school got hit by that
yeah,
surge.
and then in Siargao, the gym, newly built gym that they thought was fortified and everything, the roof
The
actually
roof
got
just-
blown out,
Dude, it was
including the
195.
studs, the purlins, and everything.
It was close to 200 kilometers an hour wind. So I don't think
Yeah.
anything can stand up against it.
So the thing is, if we get hit by 20 typhoons every year, isn't it high time you get designs from the houses in Bantayan?
Bataan.
No, the ones up north.
Bataan. No, not Bataan. Batanes.
Batanes, yeah, the stone houses there. Because it's specifically built
For
because they're in
those-
the middle of an open sea.
No, 'cause
I
for the
think-
longest time,
I-
they've always been hit by really bad storms.
Yeah,
Either
I
you
think-
design your house to have a portion that's built like that, or there's an evacuation center where it's
It's designed
fortified
like
enough
that.
for something triple the speed of, let's say, Odette and Yolanda.
semi-submerged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have all the kitchen places, restrooms, and everything. And then no matter how strong the typhoon is, it's not going to get flooded or get blown out.
Yeah,
I
kinda
think
like
it's
those,
time for us to start thinking
it's
about
kinda like,
building
some of those houses in Oklahoma where they get
Storm shelters.
where they get hit
hurricane,
with tornadoes,
Yeah.
like a lot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They have underground
So-
shelters.
So their houses have shelters.
Mm-hmm.
Even their bathrooms, when they construct a house, the bathroom is usually the most secure,
Fortified. yeah.
spot in the house.
Because they have weak materials for their houses there
to-
to insulate
Yeah, because
the weather. Because of the weather.
Yeah,
So-
so I
yeah.
don't know. Changes
Over
to the
here-
law. Changes to the law. Let's say, for example, for every subdivision that needs to be constructed, and that subdivision, let's say, holds 1,000 people. Let's say,
Yeah.
it should be.
There's a
law should be
requirement
made that
for-
there's a requirement
yeah.
for a storm shelter
Yeah.
Storm shelter. Exactly.
that needs to be paid for by the
yeah,
people in
it's
that
not
subdivision.
like
to
every
be maintained.
municipality have a storm shelter. No, yeah, a place that has, let's just say 2,500 people.
real build them one.
And then your option would be to just, brave it out at your place. Or there's a nearby storm shelter. You can go.
Or make changes to the law. If you have to construct a house, there should be, because it doesn't have to be elaborate. All it needs is just a couple of steps
For
underground.
its roof not to get blown out.
And a strong door. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to have a roof.
And you have to have continuous supply of water, restrooms.
That's a different thing.
And then you'll be able to cook food for at least 3 to 4 days. I mean, government will provide for it.
Nah, that's a little too much.
What do you mean a little too much? I mean, look what's happening now.
I'll be happy with this good frame.
Yeah, good.
Because like if that becomes a law, all these houses, if you have the money, you'd build one for yourself, so you don't have to go there.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. Like individually, those who can afford would build one for themselves.
Or
and then you have all these emergency lights.
I can barely afford a house now.
That's the thing. Then you have the government supported or the association in your place supported shelter.
Yeah. Make it into law. Just allow some provisions.
Yeah, because dude, look at what's happening. I mean, you lose everything, and then what? You can't eat. You have no water until somebody helps you out. That's not good. We're talking like the whole city of places like Surigao or Cebu.
Hey, camera girl, the winds are picking up.
Watch the camera.
Watch the camera. The winds are picking up.
You might get blown out.
You
paid.
have one job. Watch.
Make sure you do your job.
Watch the camera.
It's not you don't really have to look at the camera. You just watch out. You
Make
might
sure it
fall.
doesn't fall off.
Okay.
Or look at it while it falls down.
Yeah.
And you tell us about it. It's like, okay, we're already on the floor.
What's the plan for
Job done.
2020? Is it? It's 2022.
What plan?
Jeez.
What plan
2022.
for this year? What's the plan? What did you break resolution-wise?
It's been
One thing that we wanted to talk about is that shelter thing. I think we're done with that. Resolutions. Yeah, you break the diet promise a couple of days before
Exercise.
the new year.
Yeah.
Second, and more interesting is the exercise. It doesn't even matter if your clothes are like a little bit on the tighter
Tight side.
side in the last couple of weeks or so because of the holidays. It's just the hardest thing to do. So yeah, we talked about that. What else are we going to talk about? Good luck to all the candidates in this year's elections, which is
Not
happening in
campaign
5
season
months.
Yet it doesn't start till next month.
Yeah, but I just wanted to put it out there. Everybody's campaigning already.
campaigning already.
People even
The
killed their opponents in the electoral process just to make sure that they be the ones to be
yeah.
able to serve. You know how dedicated these assholes are? They kill others just
Just
for
make
them to
sure
be able to
that-
serve.
yeah.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Dedication.
And then the recent incident close to that would be somewhere in Misamis Occidental, right?
Oh yeah, okay. I totally forgot to tell you about that. It was on Facebook Live, right?
I don't know.
It wasn't live. Someone took a video of the guy dancing, and then you hear a gunshot from outside that shattered a window, and he just falls.
And then a couple of days after,
He succumbed to his injuries.
there's another guy died, and they're claiming it's politically motivated, but there's no confirmation in that one. What I'm just
it's
saying
election
is,
season.
what if it was the other side that decided to erase them from Mother Earth so that they be the one serving the people? How dedicated can you be? You do go through extremes doing that?
What the heck was he dancing on the table anyway for?
He wasn't dancing on the table.
Oh, what dancing? What? And then somebody shot him? What?
He
No,
was-
it's not the guy.
It was a Christmas party.
And then
Apparently, he was dancing.
And then there was gunfire.
There was this gunshot apparently from the outside. It shattered the window and then hit him
Oh,
and
yeah.
someone else.
that was Wamil, Wanamil, the one of the
Waminal?
Waminal there.
I just saw it posted. It's a news clip that I saw, and I go, oh, I didn't even go to the details because I knew, oh man, that's one of those
That's
things
bad.
again, months
Yeah.
before the election. So like, yeah, but you guys be careful. You want to serve? Well, you don't have to kill people. You're supposed to preserve life, make things better.
If you're talking about that place, there's a lot of interests
Oh, yeah, I
in
know.
other things.
crazy,
that
right?
yeah.
Anyways, and election time, yeah, I just hope they modify the substitution system because that sucks big time with all these drama
Substitutions.
things,
Yeah.
on candidates. Dude, you can only get substituted if you die with somebody who didn't file a certificate of candidacy in that particular elections. That's the law I want. Not the drama that we've been looking at because I'm starting to get sick and tired of it, man. And like, look what happens now that they can't do it anymore. I don't even like the lineup of candidates from national all the way down to The local level. It's like,
local level.
what the hell's going on, right?
Yeah, that's
I mean,
one side.
these are the choices I got.
That's one side of the story. The other side of the story is that people are complaining that since substitutions are allowed, they're saying, you guys are bastardizing the substitution systems. Like, it's allowed.
Yeah.
How can you bastardize something that's allowed?
Exactly.
That's
why we go to the law.
Yeah, that's why you need to change it. Because
Change
if you
the
don't
law.
change
Modify
it,
it.
you can't
Amend it.
complain.
Because they're desecrating the sanctity of the electoral process by doing these things. They're not doing that for the need of it. They're doing that for theatrics and drama and everything.
theatrics, drama, and gaining the
Yeah,
advantage.
and you know what?
Trying to
It's
piss
legal
off
because the law allows it.
Exactly.
So now let's change the law because hilas kining mga animal. I don't know, man. I hope you pick the right choices in
Can you not?
summer.
Well, you're vaping.
I'm not even. I'm
But
only
you're
holding it.
I'm holding on to it. Fine.
You know how many times I had to change that because it smells?
Don't-
The only reason it doesn't smell because I disinfect it with UV.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna smoke.
So what else is there to talk about?
See, that's a
for the
resolution
first
for
year?
you.
Okay, yeah. The first few weeks of 2022. Well, I'm hoping it's gonna be better with the pandemic being in a way sort of being controlled a little bit, save for some variants.
But I guess we're so far. We're
No, it's
doing
spiking
It's
again the
spiking
last
in-
couple of
yeah, but
days. I
not
mean, it was
in
a
our
week, a
city.
week before from 200 to like 300, and then goes up to 488.
Why
goes
is it-
down to 300. It's crazy.
Why
it
is
would
it
have been
spiking?
lower than 200 because the holidays probably. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of parties, a lot of
Have you
gatherings.
seen the malls?
Yeah.
But in our region, it's still 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So I mean,
We're
that's a
okay.
good thing. It's a good thing. Considering that if you walk around, you'd see crowds like everywhere you go, the malls, the market.
What did your sister say about the numbers here in Cagayan de Oro? It's fake.
I don't know. Could be fake.
she doesn't believe it.
Yeah.
No, I dude, just to be honest, I have my doubts as well.
So there's a time when there's just 4 hospitalized and 6 in the isolation
hell is that?
centers.
Oh, them. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got fishing boats passing by in the background. That's what you need
our
for right now.
Our background is
This
the
is as
fishing
real
boat.
as you can get.
Exactly. Can't get any more closer to the beach with this
Woohoo!
sound.
Fresh fish.
Yeah, I just wish they did that last night, so at least we could have lunch today.
Those are the guys who went out overnight and now they're on their way home.
No, they're laying.
No,
nets
they're just
again.
going out.
What? Really?
They're laying nets again.
Oh, that's bad. You can't catch anything now.
No, they're gonna get it later in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, fine.
That's
And they
why
turn off the engine right
Yeah.
across where we are.
That's why they got 2 boats.
Oh,
Nice.
jeez, man.
Speaking of, so the figures
back.
that are coming out, I have my doubts. I mean, really?
And in the U.S. is an average of like 250,000 infections a day now.
Yeah.
What the heck is wrong? What the heck is wrong with the U.S.? How come it's
They don't wear masks. We do. That's
They get
pretty
mad.
much the reason why.
So right now,
And there's a lot of unvaccinated people there compared to here. I mean, we were able to catch up with them with the massive we've been doing the past couple of months.
Yeah, all they need to they could have said that from the onset that if you don't get vaccinated, you can't go in the mall.
yeah.
It would have been, we would have solved the problem.
sooner.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And now you can even, they
'Cause
can
you gotta
even afford to let you walk in for a booster shot. I mean, that's how efficient they've been in the past couple of weeks. They're able to cover a wide number of
I think
areas.
I think at one point we did like what 9 million
Yeah,
in
I know.
a day.
It's crazy, huh?
That was
With a
that's
booster shot, you just
nationwide.
walk in, right?
Well, what was the first reaction that we had to getting inside the mall? You just need the
card.
QR code.
The QR code.
The
yeah.
QR code, right? Didn't scare people. I can always
Now
get a
that
QR
they
code.
check the vaccination card, everyone is lining up. It's like, I need this. I gotta go to the mall.
And what's so crazy was every time we passed by one of the malls where a whole lot of people are lined up after
Outside.
the announcement,
Yeah.
like, I always felt the need to open my freaking window and then shout, "Dumbass!
Yeah, I know.
Why just now?"
So now we're covering more number of unvaccinated getting jabbed because of the new rule. Even the
Because of
government,
the
I think, is
mall.
imposing something like, it's okay, you can report for work, but regularly you got to
You
get
gotta check,
tested.
yeah.
So
That
that's
was-
inconvenient, man. I mean, it's just
no, it's not even
might as well get the
inconvenient.
jab.
It's a lot of
It's
money.
a lot of money.
It's a lot of money too.
That
yeah.
was actually the best response.
Yeah, you
they
get
made.
jabbed.
Yeah.
It's your taxpayers' money, and then you don't have to take it out of your pocket
Exactly.
anymore.
Some-
it's paid for
some-
by the government.
Some politicians who are into the not me or
Mm-hmm.
don't force me to get jabbed mentality started talking about that because the government was thinking about a mandatory
Mm-hmm.
vaccination, right? You don't have a choice. We're going to pull you out of of your house, get you vaccinated. And then some politician said, modeling on the Republican thing that's happening in the States, no, you can't force me. That's against the law. Okay, fine. All right. Yeah, you have a point. We're not going to force you to get
Go
jabbed.
to work, but get tested.
Go to work
Get
You
tested
gotta
every
get
3
tested
days.
Every 2 weeks. Was that?
every 2 weeks.
If I was the boss, I'd do 3 days.
and it has to be. and it
Get your
has to be
3-5
the,
out every 3 days, you
It
moron.
has to be the more thorough test. So
Yeah, that includes
Current
cavity
prices-
search.
current
on the
prices
fourth
are,
one,
what, $3,000.
It's a cavity search.
RT-PCR, we're not going to go for the nose. We're going to go for the ass.
Yeah, it's a cavity search. We wanted to check your ass too.
That's every
Might
2
be
weeks.
hiding the Omicron whatever
At your
underneath.
expense.
Oh,
At
wait a
your
minute.
expense.
We're not 100% sure about this result. You got to do it again, and you pay again.
We lost the result. Do it again.
It's inconclusive. You got to do it again.
Exactly. And then that
$3,000,
same
please.
person was like, I'd rather get jabbed. Right? At the very least, we're going to become zombies in 2 years. So,
I think it's all of us.
And I heard, I mean, side effects are worse on the booster shot, but I don't mind. I mean, I'm still gonna get one.
we get sick almost once a year due to flu or some runny thing.
We're
coming out,
scheduled this week actually for the booster shot. We didn't want it. We didn't want to do it before the New Year, just to not to be down by any
Yeah.
chance during the New Year celebration. Not that we celebrate or anything, but a couple of days after the New Year, which is where we're at right now. Then I'm ready to get that jab. Walk in.
Where
Show them
it's the usual walk-in places, right?
Yeah, there's a message the day before where you can go for the walk-in
Yeah.
for the jab.
Also,
for
you're gonna
the
wait
booster.
for the text?
No.
Not anymore.
They just
They put
give
a
you
schedule.
details the day before, like this is where you can walk in tomorrow to get a booster shot,
Oh,
and then
okay.
they tell you what booster shots are available.
Are available.
So like if you prefer Pfizer or Moderna or whatever, there are days and places where you get those.
Certain times.
Where do you get that information? Which page?
Facebook,
I know Facebook, but which which
the
Facebook?
DOH,
DOH. Okay.
website.
All right, I'm gonna check it out.
and locally you can call the local LG or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they give you the details like, oh
The
yeah,
behind.
you want this? It's this place, 8 o'clock until 5 o'clock, and
There's usually one in Cathedral area. There's one in.
What the heck am I asking these questions for? My daughter works for the hospital.
true. There you go.
Okay, all right. Stupid me.
She helped out.
Sorry.
She helped out in having my son get jabbed there at her place.
There you go.
Only bummer part when it comes to getting it at the hospital is they still require face shields there when you go.
I don't mind.
Really?
Yeah.
When you go to, that's the law now. When you go to a hospital,
hospital.
you need to
They
wear a
require it.
face shield. In all other places, not anymore.
Okay.
Even the malls don't require that anymore.
Well, I mean,
That's funny.
if the doctors still are doing it because they want to do it because they think it's safe,
Yeah, I'd do it too.
and it's a hospital setting. I mean, the dangers are greater. So
It's multiplied.
It's
Yeah.
potentially great.
Yeah.
But sick people go there to get cured. So the viruses stay there.
Even after they leave.
That's where the
Yeah.
party is happening for them, man. It's like, oh my god, here, yo, raise your hand. So good luck. Get that booster shot or get cavity searched every 3 days. Your choice, really. You can't go to the mall, you moron. I mean, would you want that? You ask me to buy you stuff at the mall every time? Nah.
That
I'm
really
gonna do that to
made
you.
me laugh
I know.
when the response was given. Okay, all right, you're not going to be made mandatory. There's
We'll have you
no
tested
mandatory.
regularly.
And then everything quieted down.
It's like, oops, yeah. These people have a point.
Too much move.
Too much? Okay, sorry.
Makes me feel like I'm in Burbank.
I know,
The
right?
studio's there.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's there. I might as well use it.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, but be consistent about it, man.
Yeah.
You're always looking at your stress level.
No, it's
How's your stress level
no,
now?
it's telling me to stand up.
Stand up.
I don't want to stand up.
You should listen to your arm, your
We're
wrist.
almost done anyway. So
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right. What else is
annoying.
happening? What else is happening this what plans do we have for 2022?
2022 is the not the midterm, but the election
The
elections.
presidential
So
elections.
it's going to be an interesting year. A lot of people are bound to lose jobs. A lot of
Yes.
promises are going to get broken.
Yeah,
A
but-
lot of those people that believe they can do the job would still they're going to be found out that they can't actually do the job.
Deliver.
All those. Well, here's something that you guys can do for 2022, especially those who are working from home, who have the capability to travel and work at the same time. Why don't you make it a promise to
that,
yourself
yeah.
to
Do that.
go to the places that got hit this year, anytime this year. Just visit. Just stay for a couple of days. Contribute to the local economy. Spend some money in those
Spend
areas.
some money. Yeah. They get the internet back up. Go there.
Yeah.
Rent.
Post a selfie.
Pay for a hotel for 2-3 days. Work there.
Yeah.
Spend and then support
Go
their
local.
economy.
Yeah. Don't even if you found a place where it's cheap and the food is cheap and the food is good. And you had breakfast there. Go to a different place. Go to a different place for lunch. Go to a different place for dinner. Try to spread cash around as much as possible. You don't know the effect that you guys are going to have.
If all people in the dark universe would do that, that's a boost in
Yeah,
economies anywhere
Yeah.
after that typhoon.
It doesn't have to be Siargao where you need to take 8 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
It could
can,
be Surigao.
yeah,
It could be Cebu.
a simple trip to Cebu, a simple trip
Bohol.
to Bohol, Leyte if you can. If you got relatives there, go there.
So Singapore wasn't hit by the typhoon?
No. Do they ever get hit by typhoons?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
No, they're
They got
below the
monsoons,
typhoon
though.
Now I was
belt, yeah.
thinking justice adjusting. So okay, I wish Singapore was hit by the typhoon. I want to spend
No,
my money there.
They get monsoons. I think there was this one time that Singapore got really hit bad with so
They always get hit by
Heat
torrential
waves.
rain.
no by
Humidity.
Sting's leg of his concerts. So yeah.
that I think it was like Orchard Road that got flooded.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was one time.
That was one time.
What is Orchard Road?
It's a most expensive. It's like what do you call that in the Rodeo Drive in
Rodeo
LA?
Drive.
Ah, in LA.
So that's
okay.
Orchard Road in
It's kind of like
Singapore.
Fifth Avenue.
Heavy
Yeah.
rains.
It was heavy.
No, their floodway system got messed up. So they got flooded because it's not because they couldn't handle the volume of water. Something went wrong with their floodway system underneath. So yeah.
So it's not that perfect.
But yeah, it's an interesting place to be. But they didn't get flooded, so that's not part of Jesse's places to visit. So yeah, let's go to the other places instead. I remember some of the guys went there specifically to see U2 perform the Joshua Tree album live.
Oh, they were
The ones that when your ticket sales opened, there was no Philippine leg yet.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So everybody bought tickets to Singapore.
Singapore.
That would have been fun, right? I
Would've
mean,
been
I
nice.
wouldn't have seen that crap of a face on stage if I watched it in Singapore, right? I would have
Could've been
had the same awe
Ball face.
when I saw them at the Forum in LA, right? But I had to be at the what was
be the
that
Philippine
Arena? Oh man, that was a bummer. Whenever I listen to U2 now, I go, oh man, these guys remind me of what happened there. So I would have gone to Singapore and because it was so at the Forum, it's awesome. OG the man actually told us like, you know what? That's the only band where you thought they're not gonna get blown away because you've seen them before. They blow you away every time.
Okay.
Except that my second one was in the Philippines and they just had to insert that crap
political
portion.
shit.
I know. But anyways, I mean, yeah, so I listened to them from time to time. It was good. So
Well,
yeah, going back to
anyway,
helping
the
out
funny
the
thing about
economy.
this YouTube algorithm is if you just stay silent for the first 10%.
10% of the whole video. Yeah.
So if you plan to do like the first, it's usually about the first 30 seconds. If you don't say it, it's okay. And then after that, you can just go,
Really?
yeah,
Seriously?
yeah.
I mean,
There was this one guy on YouTube. He doesn't say anything for the first couple of seconds,
Okay.
and then after that, when he starts, he just goes out.
Goes out, guns blazing and
Guns
all.
blazing. All the F-bombs here and there.
Anyways.
But I don't want to risk it because it's our first.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we're so polite. I love it.
What else? What else? What else for 2022?
I think we pretty much covered the
I
start.
think we could do this again, but with the right equipment.
So what's gonna happen is when we put out the episodes starting season 2, there's a number after. It's easier to track.
Yeah, there's always a number that I put in.
Oh yeah, so there's
Well,
19
not in
and
the
then there's
title,
20.
But there's
Where'd you put it?
It's on
The
it's on
description?
Anchor. Yeah, it's in the description.
Okay, then no wonder. I listened to our podcast on Spotify.
Yeah,
Still
Yeah,
sounds
me
a
too.
lot better than what's out there, so I like it.
Mhm.
I like it. I mean, at least living up to probably what people expect from us, which is a good thing. Especially that we've heard other places, people from other places actually try and access the podcast, so that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
Australia.
What?
They have from down under. That's interesting.
Good day, mate.
Say hello to the ruse, mate.
So you got people from Europe accessing the
Few-
podcast.
Yeah, mostly from the UK though.
So
But
that's nice. That's nice.
it's funny. Like when I see the map and where we are, I go like, okay, the US, fine, I can get it.
Europe?
UK, probably.
Maybe some Filipinos got married to some European guy and decided to.
And she got bored.
Let me hear from people talking about my place from
And see what's
people
going on. Yeah.
in my
halfway
place.
around the
So,
world.
yeah, and the season ender that we are doing now, it's pretty much universal. I mean, everybody can relate to what we've talked about in the past
Yeah.
40 minutes or so.
So I guess it's okay.
Yeah, it was about something you're supposed to be doing at the start of the year, like, breaking your resolutions and
Yeah.
everything.
They're meant to be broken every year. Jesus Christ!
Forgetting
At least
about
you
your
tried about
calorie
it.
count and your diet
Yeah.
and leave
2022.
the weights to rust in one corner of your
All right,
house.
so this is the part that we hate to do, but
What?
it has to be said. All right, leave a like, comment down below.
Oh, we have to say that. Oh yes,
Comment
it's
down
YouTube. Right down below. Comment, rant,
Doesn't-
complain about what we're wearing.
I know
Does that
the
even make
lighting
sense
is
when you
bad.
say down
Complain
below?
about the light.
It's down below. I don't know
Because
why it
it's-
keeps saying
Why do you say down below? I mean, there's a comment
It's
box
already
below.
down and it's
Yeah.
below.
So comment below.
Comment down
Is
below.
that the right thing to say?
It's already
everybody
down.
says that.
It's already down. Why do you have to say
Doesn't
below?
necessarily make it right when you say down below.
It sounds better.
Down under.
Down under. That sounds even more interesting. Yeah.
Yes,
You
ubos
put the
dun sa
comments at
ilalim.
the... Yeah.
Ubos, kana, taka na, muna siya.
Dyan sa baba, sa
Sa baba,
ilalim.
sa ilalim.
Down below.
Down
Use
below.
your accent.
No, I
No.
don't.
I need water.
Konyo, come on.
No. Konyo sounds bad.
Do we have a YouTube channel
Konyo
account?
sounds bad in the US.
Are you
It's
going to
not
open
good,
a
you know.
YouTube channel for the show, for the podcast?
No, right now this is on my personal
What?
channel. Yeah, it's okay. I don't use it anyway.
Link it. Link
Yeah,
it
but
to the
how are they going to
Spotify thing.
search?
Huh?
It's better if you open an account.
The magic of hashtags.
Yes.
Yeah, but better if you open an account and put it there.
Yes.
But the thing
Yeah.
is, when you have an account, you're forced to actually do it in front of the camera every time.
Yeah, that's what I don't want.
I'm gonna get sick and tired of
there
it
you
after
go.
a few times.
Yeah.
This is a special one. We're still good.
Season
Okay.
enders, probably we can do that.
Yeah.
And season opener, probably nah. It would be like 2 episodes, one after the other. So maybe the middle, like
something.
halfway through the season.
Yeah,
Like,
if you're-
episode 11.
If you're watching
Yeah.
this, might as well tell us what you guys want. A couple of old farts to talk about. Pick our brains.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we don't know shit, so sorry. I mean, we could be winging it most of the time. But
Now
if you
can
want
actually
to,
see us winging
yeah,
it.
or if you want to find out if we'll be able to talk about it, then yeah, ask away. Comment down below.
Comment down. Click it.
Click the bell. Click the
is it
follow.
time
whatever.
to bring the camera,
Subscribe and
pan
click
it
the
around?
bell.
No, it's okay.
Subscribe and click the bell.
Why don't you want to pan it
I
around?
don't want to pan around. It stays there.
Okay.
We're okay.
I mean, people want to know what's behind the
we're
camera.
here. It's okay. It's
okay.
fine.
Wants to know what
They
the
just
camera lady looks like. Wants to know
camera
what
girl.
And there's a boat, so you're keeping the boat in the background. And
fishing
keeping
boats, and they're serious. Freak man, they're serious about fishing. They're actually laying nets
I told you they were laying nets.
It, yeah, near the
near the shoreline. What the
near the
heck?
shoreline.
It's for those
What?
tawilis.
Really.
Oh, really? There are.
Yeah.
Okay,
don't,
fine.
don't force us to say the scientific name or the English name to release it. They're
It's-
edible,
it's
friable,
small fish.
nice fish. Yes.
It's for ginamos. It's for a lot, really.
Oh, good. Cool.
How many more days to go before you guys get to watch Spider-Man? I'm not looking forward to that. I'm just curious. Like, you guys actually have been waiting for Spider-Man?
When they finally
I
realize
was like,
that they're
movies
not
are
gonna
bad
sell,
right now. I heard that nobody was going to the theaters.
when they're finally going to give up on making those films sell to
It's
the Filipino
scheduled.
audience.
It is scheduled for the 7th. We got a
Oh,
few
that's
more
good.
days.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to know because I'm not looking forward to it. I'm halfway through the new
It's
Matrix,
just sad
though. So
that
yeah.
I mean-
it got pushed back.
I heard people complain. I actually heard people
or maybe
complain. Damn, they
pleading?
pushed Spider-Man back, and then I saw several comments online. Damn, they pushed Spider-Man back. I was like, oh, so it's a universal thing.
Oh, yeah,
it's
it
a
is. It is,
universal
yeah.
feeling.
So it
What
was
the
like
heck?
an unconscious protest that you pushed Spider-Man. We're not going anywhere. We're waiting it
No,
out.
I think it's because the kids, I mean the younger folks who watch these types of movies, they hate it when it gets
Yeah.
spoiled.
Pretty much.
Spoilers. They don't
yeah.
like spoilers.
Yeah, especially if they have cousins or
And people are
friends.
bound
in-
to
in a
give you
different-
spoilers
exactly.
because it got held back
Yeah.
for a week or two in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So now everybody else knew what it was about, what's gonna happen.
Andrew Garfield's back.
Oh, there you go. See, and then what about Aunt May?
Aunt
Who's
May.
playing
Aunt
Aunt
May's
May?
still hot though.
Marisa Tomei?
Yeah.
She's still the one playing the
Yeah,
role?
she's still-
Wow. Right.
And what's her
right.
face? Tobey Maguire seems to be there too. So
Seriously?
Seems to be there.
Okay. And then how many, the Gwen Stacy and MJ are there? All of them?
no, just what's her face? Zendaya.
Zenda.
Zendaya is
Okay,
there.
fine. Never liked her to be there in Spider-Man.
Hey.
She could be in movies like Avatar, but not Spider-Man.
No, she was in Dune. I loved her in Dune.
Yeah, Dune's okay. Yeah. She's too tall for everybody, man.
She's not that tall.
Dude, she's too tall for what's his face? That little kid from the Tsunami movie? The guy that plays the new Spider-Man.
He was in the Tsunami movie?
Yeah, he was a little kid. Naomi
Oh,
Watts' son.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
What was
okay.
that?
I
The
don't
Immortal?
remember
The
kids.
No.
What was the movie?
The Immortals. The Eternals.
Eternals.
No.
which
The tsunami movie that was there. The family went for a vacation in Thailand,
Yeah.
Yeah, they got,
and then
yeah.
the tsunami, the actual tsunami, yeah, based on a
Boxing
true
Day,
story.
The Boxing Day tsunami.
Yeah, they had two kids.
Yeah.
The elder son is the older son
What's his name?
is Tom Holland.
No,
Tom
they didn't
Holland.
Tom Holland, yeah.
Yeah.
He's the kid there.
Yeah,
that was
he's the
years
kid there.
ago.
I remember now. He's
And
the
then
kid
the
there.
next time I saw him was he was playing Spider-Man, and Zendaya is like what 5 inches taller than him.
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna pee.
We gotta say goodbye. Don't
Oh,
pee
wait,
yet.
Yeah, we're almost
We're
done.
just wrapping up.
I can hold my pee.
So yeah, again,
Yeah, Wikipedia
Forever
that
hold
thing.
my
Naomi
pee.
Watts tsunami movie.
okay, forget
Oh,
about
how's that?
subscribing because this is not going to be a regular thing. Just
Yeah.
like the video if you enjoyed yourselves, and thank
Comment-
you for joining us.
And comment
for our,
down below. Comment down
thank
below.
you for, joining us
Rant
for
down
our
below.
first season 1.
Are you gonna be
Ender.
flashing some hands and caricatures and animations?
No.
No.
Oh, so I'm doing this now just to make sure something's going on.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so
if-
comment down below.
I'll be f-
You see the box below? No,
No,
you're looking at my
somewhere
face
there.
towel in my.
Which
My
part is
phone.
the screen? So if I think I'm gonna be on the left side, right side,
Left side.
left side. So
What are you trying to do?
He's pointing at your battery juice left. What's
The-
that here?
Do I still have battery?
Your Wi-Fi over here sucks.
Oh, okay. No.
whatever. Okay. the camera girl was like, no.
No, you got it all
Here?
wrong. Some geriatrics
What?
doing the pointing and
Shut-
everything.
whatever.
Yeah,
See,
we're
this is
never
why we
gonna
can't
get
do
it right.
YouTube.
Okay.
This is a
It's
one-off
like
thing.
telling somebody you got dirt on your face. Ah! Over there. Where? It's like, what the hell? Die now.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
We good?
thanks
We
for
good?
thanks for
So season ender. What a season.
Happy New Year, guys.
Season 1 for a 20-year-old show.
We'll send you
crazy,
a
huh?
private message if you really want to know where we're at.
Or you really
Yeah.
want to know how many, the correct number
DM.
of episode this is? From 20 years ago?
Oh God.
Can you count?
No, I didn't.
You
count.
count, yeah.
I cannot count.
But we're counting starting
When we started
For-
the
when we started
Podcast.
being lame in
When we started getting old in radio, that's when we started counting.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, all is
Anyway.
good. I mean, it's never too late to start something interesting, like putting numbers on your episodes. So that's what we're doing. This is episode 20
I did
for
this
season 1.
time.
The first person to comment that Jesse got fatter dies.
Yeah.
I know who's gonna say the first.
Jesus.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be your wife. Bo, stop doing videos.
I'm gonna do that. Next
right.
time we're gonna put on makeup.
All right. Anyway, goodbye, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
We'll see you next time.
All right. Wait, hold on. I gotta do this thing.
What thing?
That thing.
No, not that thing. The other thing.
That thing.
See you next Thursday.
Thursday night. Talk.